Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
Just devastating to see all of that in Tennessee, and I understand we're in for some at least wet weather throughout the week, right, Ivan?
Yeah, we talked about the storm last week. It was going to be quite a powerhouse here. Unfortunately, that came to pass. The frontal boundary associated with it is what passed through here and brought us the cool air. And thankfully, we did not have a squall line that moved through. Things quieted down rapidly yesterday. We are checking in with overcast skies and very chilly temperatures right now, 68. So get ready for what will be the coldest night of the week. We're going for 50s and 60s, and then we're shutting off the cool air and bringing in tropical air that is going to bring us quite a stretch of rain here that begins on Wednesday. I'll show you that in a second. There are the clouds streaming in. If you're headed out to the game or whatever you're doing tonight, we're looking dry. These clouds will not be raining on us here. The winds are coming out of the north. That's the wind direction you need to keep temperatures nice and cool, and I think we'll hang on to that as we head through tonight and into the very early part of tomorrow. But already with the area of high pressure migrating east, we're going to get that turn of the wind, and we're going to start bringing on some onshore component there, so that will bring us some milder temperatures as we head through the afternoon. We'll wake up 50s and 60s. We'll end up close to 80. The frontal boundary that brought us the cool air is coming back with a vengeance here. It is going to get stuck on top of us. This was what I was obviously not hoping for. We talked about this last week as well. As long as that boundary is there, and we're going to have several disturbances that are going to come through, we are going to be in for a stretch of weather that we just don't typically see this time of year. Anywhere from 3 to 5 inches from Wednesday through Saturday, and even Sunday we'll have some showers, but the bulk of the rainfall will be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and you'll see that on Rain Tracker here. Pretty quiet tomorrow. There's that northeast wind. Mostly cloudy day. Very little in the way of sunshine tomorrow. It's just that milky looking sky, but we'll stay mostly dry. Rain chances only about 10% for a couple little showers that try to sneak in here. There is the boundary already beginning to lift. There you see Wednesday we begin to hit rain, and we get going here, and it just really doesn't stop. It's not going to rain every minute of every day, but there you see Wednesday through a Wednesday afternoon. We're going to get these boundaries that are going to set up here, and that is going to be bringing us some rainfall. My concern is, again, this. When you get that onshore wind component there, you could really just start getting into some high totals here, and that's what we're going to be looking at between Wednesday and through the end of the week. Forget boating and the beach this week. If you're going to the beach, just keep in mind it's cloudy tomorrow. It's just going to get in the water, and you'll be doing just fine, but small craft advisory is going to fly through the rest of the week. We're going to have very rough conditions for the bays near shore down towards the Keys, and winds are going to continue to be 20 to 30 knots at times. So that is going to be a problem. Windy and wet weather coming our way. But at least tomorrow we can enjoy waking up to mostly cloudy skies, but temperatures nice and cool if you prefer that. Upper 50s to lower 60s. That's going to feel nice, and then we'll warm up in the afternoon into the upper 70s, which is exactly where we should be for this time of year. But we're going to do that with a mostly cloudy to cloudy day tomorrow. There are the rain chances in the middle of the dry season. Wow, look at that, 60, 70. Again, rain from Wednesday through the early part of the weekend with very gusty winds.